Good evening. So I want to try to summarize this year, 2024. For me personally, it's one of the best years I've ever seen. It's a fantastic year. Right? And I understand that all the crap that happened before sort of needed to happen, and it gave us this amazing year. COVID and the vaccine scam was, of course, the big one, I think, because lots of people sort of got on their toes because of COVID. Me personally, it did something to me, because I understood what they were willing to do, what they were able to do, what they had the power to do, talking about the establishment. They did this worldwide, right? And you just look at any of the details from this COVID scam, and it should be enough, really. You just look at the, they said, this is safe, this is 100% effective, right? Just that one detail. Or you look at some guy in Australia being wrestled to the ground by 4 or 5 cops. These cops are on top of him. He's on the ground because he wouldn't wear the mask. Just any detail from this scam. And you should realize, they are able to do this. They are doing it. They did it. Right? And now we see millions and millions of people getting hold of that truth, right, and speaking up. It was good for all of us who didn't take the vaccine, of course, but I think it was good also for the obedient people, because now they have a chance. They are in serious danger, these people. If they just comply to everything that the authorities tell them, they are in serious danger. And now, thanks to COVID, they have a chance to understand it, because it was so bad. Right. So now they have the chance, at least. So it's all good. And if you look at media, that was another one. Media, they have been struggling for years and years. But 2024, just look at what happened. It was a disaster for media, wasn't it? And this one will be big next year, I'm sure. Because it won't stop, right? So now it's like people agree. No, not everybody, but there's a big agreement here that media is lying. Because people saw it for themselves. They saw it during COVID, right? They saw it all over these protests, immigration protests, right? Lots and lots of people involved in these protests. And media, they just lied about them. They said, you are far-right extremists, all of you. And then people talk about it, right? So there's so many now who understand that media, they are just lying. Right? They are corrupt. They don't want the truth. So it was a very bad year for media. And I'm sure 2025 will be even worse. Much worse. That's what I believe. 2025 will be another great year, of course. If I can wish something, I wish that the year 2025 will be the year of no bullshit. Right? People will just say it. Ordinary people. Not just those of us who are used to speaking up. Right? Ordinary people will just say it. About anything, like mass immigration. Okay, so people say, well, this is not good. Well, these people of a certain faith, it doesn't work. And the lefties will scream and media will shout and people will just tell them to sod off, right? No more of this bullshit. And about COVID, people will say, okay, this was crap. People died, people got sick. We want justice now. We don't want to hear any more of this crap. That you had to do it or whatever. You didn't need to test it, right? All this crap, just get it out of here. I don't want to hear it. We just want justice. We want to see these people in jail or hang or something, right? That's what I wish for, 2025. The year of no bullshit. And I mean, even the Ukraine war was sort of good. Right? If you look at it, I hate war, right? But now people talk about it in a pretty decent way. People start to understand. There's some agreement here about the war. It's not really a war. It's a money laundering scheme, right? And they want to get Russia. They want Russia to get involved in the New World Order. That's really what this is about. And we see more and more people. Another example, Rockefeller. 5 years ago, 10 years ago, very few people talked about Rockefeller. Now, all of a sudden, who is this guy? John Rockefeller and those who came after him. Who are they? What did they do really here to the health industry? All of a sudden, people are looking at this, right? And of course, it's thanks to COVID. 2024 was fantastic. And I'm so much looking forward to 2025. Don't you? I think you do. And good things happen too, of course, right? Elon Musk took Twitter. That was pretty damn good, wasn't it? I know some of you wankers will say, oh, this was all bad, but it was great. Very important. And I loved the US election, where you elected Trump. This will be fantastic. Robert F. Kennedy Jr. coming in, Elon Musk, and all these pretty good, decent people coming in. Great stuff happened in 2025. Javier Milei in Argentina, that was another one. Fantastic. Oh, he's been there more than a year now. Right? Have you listened to this guy? And have you looked at what he's been doing there? I think Trump wants to do the same. Listening to Trump now, I realize, he wants to do something similar to the United States. I think he's already talking about defunding the WHO. I'm not sure about it. I think he said something about it already, right? Just an example. So I'm very optimistic about this coming year, 2025. Sure, of course, they will fight. They will put up a struggle. They will try to keep it as it is. All the guys in the establishment. But they have problems now. They are so uncomfortable with what's going on now. And it looks like they can't do anything about speech. You see? They can't stop it now. I'm not sure, but I don't think they can. They will try, though. Right. So we have some distance to walk still, of course. But it's looking really, really good after this year, 2024. Right. So I wish you a great, what do I say, Merry Christmas, of course. We celebrate winter solstice here, my girlfriend and I. So we did this a few days ago. When I do this, celebrate winter solstice, I feel connected to the people who used to live here in the north. I'm talking about thousands of years ago, 1,000, 2,000 years ago. This is what people celebrated here when it started to get brighter, right? So I feel connected when I do this. So we don't really celebrate Christmas here. But I think it's a great happening, of course. And I wish you a Merry Christmas, all of you. I wish you a Merry Christmas. All right. Be good.